So mastering your mindset is the best way to step up in your career. In fact, mastering your mindset is the best way to achieve anything in your life, because it is always our mindset that holds us back. And it's usually around limiting beliefs. We've all got beliefs. Beliefs come from our background, our environment, incidents, all sorts of things. And we make up our own belief system. But they're not true and they're not right, because we all believe different things. What I believe will be different to what you believe. So I'll just ask you to challenge yourself whenever you kind of like, oh, so and so's always late. Are they? Or has it just been a couple of times? Oh, we might say that all politicians are liars. That's just a belief that you've got, and that's not necessarily true. Somebody else might not believe that. So anytime something crops up for you where you kind of judge it based on what you think and what you believe, I'll just ask you to stop yourself and just take a minute and say, is that really true? What else could this mean? And this is often about ourselves. So it might be that you believe that you're never going to be a chief executive. Why not? There's plenty of chief executives out there, and none of them are any more special than you are. What is it in your background that's told you that you'll never be a chief executive? What about I'm really rubbish at interviews? Well, that's just something that you're telling yourself. It's not really true. Actually, you have an interview, it might not have gone as well as it could have done. You didn't get the job. What can you learn from it? How can you believe that the next time you can have a better experience? Because if you just tell yourself it's never going to happen, then it won't. As Henry Ford said, if you believe that you can, you can. If you believe that you can't, then you can't, because that is what you believe. So you've got to find a way of challenging your own beliefs. You've got to find a way of twisting that round. So one of the things you can think about doing is twisting your belief. So work out what your belief is. Let's say that you don't believe that you'll ever be able to present on stage because you're rubbish at presenting and it's too scary. You want to just think about that, how you could turn that around and just say to yourself, no, I am capable of performing on stage. I've got things to learn. I've got issues to get over. I need to practice it, but I can do it. Because you might not be able to do it immediately today or tomorrow, but you will be able to do it. Same as being a chief exec. Why shouldn't you be a chief exec? What do you need to do to get there? Just take the steps, break it down, and really believe that you can. So, but this is about finding out what it is that you want to do. There's no point in believing that you're going to be an astronaut if you don't want to go to space. There's no point in believing that you're going to be the best chef if you don't really like cooking. So first of all, have a think about what it is that you really want to do, and then find a way to believe that you can. Be determined, have that passion for it, flip your beliefs, do a bit of work on your beliefs, because whatever it is you want, particularly in your career, it's all possible. It's all out there, and it might be difficult and you might need some help, but it is all possible. So there's my challenge to you today. Work out what your limiting belief is, and then sit down and work out why you're thinking that and how you can think about it differently. And then, as with everything, whatever you tell your brain will listen to. So if you start telling your brain you can do these things rather than can't, your brain will start to believe it. And again, it takes time and consistency. So you keep doing it. You keep telling your brain that you're going to do it. You keep convincing yourself that you can. And ultimately, you will be able to. Guarantee it.